As you've learned about magnetic fields, there's a North Pole and there is a South Pole. But there's something else. There's the West and the East. This is a demonstration of this effect. West attracts to East and East attracts to West. So when the magnet is coming towards me this way, West is going to East, and when it goes across the center, East goes back to West. People may say I move my hand slightly, but if you look at the energy transfer, it's not even close to what's happening in this field right here. And I'll try to hold my hand steady as I can. Try not to move a muscle. Yet, the mass keeps moving back and forth. This proves the point. The energy that's being extracted right now doesn't come from the magnet itself, but is more like a conduit, like a solar cell, extracts force from somewhere else. That's the energy contained outside the magnet itself. The field is real. It's not imaginary. It exists in real time and space. I can demonstrate this by slowing it down. Now I will deliberately make it go in a circular fashion. Now if I do this, okay, it will bounce back and forth because once it gets outside the center of this field, it's repelling, repelling, repelling. Let's take it to another step with rotation of a round magnet. Now watch, I'll just tilt it slightly. So I'm going to get my hand steady here. The sound of the glass is actually a benefit in that you can hear the different orbits that it takes. If I tilt it slightly, watch what happens here. It'll go through the center. I don't know, let's see. Let me just do a few little notes. So my theory is that the magnetic field is not from the magnet itself, but it is just a property of a magnetic force. And the energy itself comes from outside the magnets. All we do is find a way to channel it through the two magnetic fields. This is a visual presentation of how it would look if you just balancing a field, right? See how this works? Okay, so I lost it there, but I'll try one more time. I get rid of the actual dimes, I think, because that's a bit of mass. People may ask why I put the coins around this and why I have this on here and here. It's because it will focus the magnetic field to the center. It doesn't spread so far out, so I have a bit more magnetic control of the field if I do it that way. Now, it has to do with, I want people out there to try to do this. I want you to be able to just get it to the point where you can just feel the feel, right? I mean, that sounds kind of strange, but once you play with it for a while, you will get a true sense of how the forces between two magnets work. And this is just like a visual representation of that effect. It may look like magic, but it's not. Here's another effect that can be done with not a round magnet, but a cylinder-shaped magnetic field. Which I'll hand steady for. Didn't work as well as I thought, but I'll give it a different effect. You can play with this stuff. You can figure out how it interacts, how to play with it, you know, how to make interesting demonstrations, and more importantly, you get to feel